Hi everybody, I just thought I'd do a quick video. It is Saturday evening and I wanted to talk to you about something that is going to happen tomorrow night into Monday morning. So first and foremost, let me change this because my laptop is freaky. I hope you can see me. I don't have the big light on, so hopefully the speaker will catch me. What I wanted to talk to you about is the blood moon, or actually what it's called, to be perfectly accurate, is the super wolf blood moon, which is about to happen, and it should happen tomorrow, which is Sunday evening at 11:41 p.m. Eastern Central Time, or Eastern Time, and last until 12:44 a.m. on Monday the 21st, which happens to be Martin Luther King Day. And I'm in Louisiana, so I'm an hour behind, I think. So I think it'll be 10:41 here, but I'll have to look it up. I always get them confused. And what I wanted to talk to you about is the effects of this for some people and what you can expect if you are one of these people that's sensitive. So before I start this video, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I'm so grateful. I have met some amazing people here on social media, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on my business page, Parlay to Spirit, as well as some people have checked out my website, which is a constant under construction. And I want to say thank you for your full support, and some of the pages I belong to as well, who have graciously let me post my astrology videos, which has really supported my channel and raised my subscription amount. I'm actually trying to get to 100 subscribers so that I can have a giveaway. And I think the last time I looked, I jumped from 50 last week. I think I'm at 77 right now, I think. So thank you for that. I also have had a bunch of questions that I just want to touch base on really quick before I talk about the moon. First and foremost, if you want to be alerted to when I put my astrology feeds on of the readings for every month, and you want to know when I do surprise live feeds, make sure you hit the notification bell. And now I'm being told you have to actually pick the frequency that you want to be alerted to whatever channel you're following. Don't forget to hit the like button if you watch a video and you really like it. That will definitely help my channel, as well as the subscription button if you haven't already subscribed. So let's talk about this moon. So generally what happens when you're sensitive or somebody who is affected by weather patterns, moon cycles, different things like that, and to know that would be, let's say you are one of these people that's like me, who is very affected by people's emotions around you. And you notice when the moons, if you started noticing, maybe you jump from one energy to another. And what I mean by that is, a couple of days before it happens, you start to notice, you're getting moody more than what you would normally be, depending on who you are. For me, I'm extremely sensitive to moon activity, sun activity, planet activity, weather patterns. The barometric pressure here where I live causes me 2 to 3 days before it ever happens to start having issues with vertigo. I get that whole kaleidoscope thing with my vision. I get very bad pressure in my head. I start to get, the vertigo is the most intense, actually. And then on top of that, I also end up with emotional issues. And what I mean by that is not like crying or anger or anything, but to where I am more affected by things around me than I normally am. Because what happens is, if you're sensitive to the moon, then you're going to be sensitive to people around you more than you would normally. Let's see, they say traditionally this moon is the very first full moon in January every year. No one's really sure why it's called a wolf moon, but for me, I'm going to give you my opinion. The reason why I think it's called the wolf moon is because if you look at some of the really older movies and books that you read about werewolves, the moon is always depicted the way that it's supposed to be this time. So if any of you can catch this moon on film, I would love to see your pictures. So if you wouldn't mind, if you already follow my Instagram, make sure you post them and tag me. I would love to see photos because a lot of times here with my camera, I can't really capture it on film. So what is a supermoon? A supermoon is where there's a full moon at the same time that the moon is closest to the earth. The distance between the earth and the moon changes slightly every day as the moon orbits the earth, okay? And then the full moon occurs when the moon and earth are closest to each other, when the moon really does look bigger than usual. So I hope that explains it for you. A blood moon is part of the lunar eclipse. As Earth's shadow comes between the sun and the full moon, the moon's color changes to a reddish tint. So, we're used to seeing the full moon with bright moonlight, pure sunlight, reflecting from the moon's surface. During the lunar eclipse, the only light the moon gets is reflected off of Earth. And Earth's atmosphere. Earth's atmosphere scatters blue light. That's why sometimes you'll see the sky looks really, really deep blue. But the red light gets reflected onto the moon's surface, so that's why we see that during a lunar eclipse. So what is a super blood wolf moon? It's basically the first full moon in January, like I said before. A full moon occurring when the distance between the earth and the moon is as short as possible. And a lunar eclipse. So it's all happening at once. So it's a rare phenomenon. So this is awesome if you get photos. I would love to see them. For my Twitter followers and my Instagram followers, tag me. Or if anybody gets any video, definitely let me know. I'd love to see all over wherever it is. I mean, I would love to see your pictures and videos. So I'm going to talk more about empaths, introverts, intuitives, and how it affects you. The first thing I want to say is the mood swings, like I said. The sensitivity to things around you that normally don't bother you. So what I mean by that is I'm affected by emotions of people around me because of my mediumship and all that stuff. What happens is if I'm meditating and taking care of myself, it doesn't affect me that much. But during this time, it may affect me intensely. So I hope that makes sense. And one other thing I wanted to say is,
hey, what's up, everyone?
Sorry, that's my stupid YouTube. I have my tablet in front of me. What I was trying to do was pull up a picture to show you what one looks like. But for some reason, the page won't pull up. So let me go over here. Here we go. Let's see if I can pull it up. So I'm going to show you. I hope you can see that. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Yeah, no, it's not going to show it. Let's see. There we go. Let's try it again. Can you see? There we go. Well, it's kind of bright. There we go. So those are the stages of the moon as it gets through the cycle. I know it's really bright, but I was trying to capture it to show you. So what you can do to ground yourself is, if you are a crystal lover, use certain crystals. So some of the crystals that I use when it happens is a quartz crystal is always amazing. I actually have, let's see if I can find it. I actually have a cluster of quartz crystal that I keep by my bed that is amazing for this time to help you ground. I usually hold it like this when I meditate. I'm going to show this piece to you. It's actually part of the geode that it came out of. And that's the quartz. I hope you can see it. It's actually got, let's see if I can pull the camera down. I hope you could see that. Oh, pull it up. There we go. I hope you could see that. Don't mind my Harry Potter shirt. Sorry about that. So let's see. There we go. That's much better. So quartz helps. Black tourmaline, if you have that, which I don't have a piece right now. Anything with, if you like sage or paleo wood, I don't know how you say it because I don't use that wood very often. Burning sage, light some candles. What I will suggest is because of all the activity that's going to be going on, this moon I feel is going to push up any kind of repressed negative energy you have regarding a relationship. So what I mean by that is if you're going through a relationship right now where you're not speaking your mind and you're letting someone get away with things, it's going to bring up and hash up those things. And it also applies to those who have friendships where you're, not telling somebody how you truly feel and letting them take advantage of you, or, you have a friend that always gets their last word, or they get to do things like when you go out, instead of you speaking up, you get to do everything they want to do. I know this is going to resonate with people. It's going to push all that shit up to the surface. So you're going to have to face it. So you might feel a little crazy tomorrow, starting tonight into tomorrow, where you feel like, you're just fed up and you start to act out, meaning say stuff to them and not a negative way, but not necessarily the softest way you could say it. So I'm just letting you know to be aware of that and know that that's okay if you feel that way, to accept the emotions and push them through and ground them and let them out, because the more you keep it in, the more you're going to blow up at people. And just know that it's a natural occurrence for sensitive, intuitive people who are no longer living in that 3D world like me. I mean, my vibration is so high that I'm way past the 3D world. And if you don't know what the 3D world is, then you're going to have to do some research online, because I can't explain it to you unless you've gone through an awakening and are going through an awakening, because awakenings happen all the time. It's not just once in a lifetime. So I hope this video has helped you all who are preparing for this moon. One thing I will say before I end this video is that to remember to be kind to yourself. We tend to, being introvert intuitives who are sensitive empaths, whatever you want to call us, we tend to really, really, really help other people at our own expense sometimes. And for me, doing this channel and doing private readings and doing the spirit communication, working with paranormal groups, doing a paranormal investigation, working on missing person cases, also connecting with the dead, it takes a lot of energy out of me. So if you're also helping people and it's therapeutic for you to work through, please remember to ground yourself, meditate, use crystals, use essential oils. Make sure you wear an amulet. I'm not wearing mine right now, but wear something that helps you with that. I make my pendants to help people with that. So the few people that have purchased custom-made pendants, you can ask them. I mean, I have clients that say they're amazing because I use genuine crystals, high grade, all kinds of metals, which also help with that. So like copper and crushed iron oxide and different things. So just remember to be kind to yourself. And remember, one thing that works really, really well is Epsom salt. A lot of people swear by taking baths with it. I take showers with it. And I also mix it with some bentonite clay. And it has a little essential oil, and it's amazing. And if you don't like baths, I'm not a big fan of baths. You take a shower and you just imagine as you're taking the shower or a bath, you imagine as you're washing yourself with it, with the salt, that you're releasing all the toxins and all the negative energy that you have from the week, the day, the hour, whatever is pulling you down, and you're releasing it back into the earth, okay? And then you're taking in the light from the universe through your top of your third eye, which is right here, and you're letting it back into your body so that you can refresh it and start anew. So I hope this has been helpful to you who are nervous about this moon. I haven't checked out the retrogrades either, but I'm about to check that out after I stop this video, and then I'm going to start the February readings. If you're interested in me doing a surprise live feed, I was thinking about doing one with the pick of the cards, doing 3 decks, and putting a specific crystal in front of them and having you come on live and pick the one you want me to read first. And then as I get people coming on and picking a number, I'll start with the first deck. So let me know if you're interested in that. I was thinking about doing that tomorrow midday, maybe, when no one's here. It's just me and the pup. So let me know. Also, too, thank you to my subscribers. You're amazing. I think I'm at 77 right now. Not too far away from 100. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.